मेसी वर्सेस रोनाल्डो डिबेट खत्म होने के बाद एक मार्केट में नया डिबेट आ गया है दोस्तों। इज BTR इनफ? इज रैपिड रिवीजन नोट्स इनफ? आर माय एक्सेस नोट्स इनफ? मतलब चल क्या रहा है भाई? किसने कॉम्प्लिकेट कर दिया इस एग्जाम को? मेडिकोस की ये ओवरथिंकिंग जंग मचा दी है नीट पीजी कोचिंग इंडस्ट्री में, जहां पे हमारे वेल रिस्पेक्टेड फैकल्टी मेंबर्स राउंड टेबल कर रहे हैं BTR बैशिंग के लिए। नीट पीजी 2024 के बाद दो ग्रुप्स हुए हैं, प्रो BTR, एंटी BTR। तो आज डिबेट इज फाइनली ओवर। व्हाट? अनिरुद्ध, आज डिबेट खत्म हो जाएगी? कहानी चालू होती है नीट पीजी 2024 सेट 2 पेपर के बाद, जहां पे नीट के रिकॉर्ड्स नहीं चल रहे थे भाई। ट्विटर और टेलीग्राम पे बस और बस BTR बैशिंग चल रही थी। द सेम टीचर दैट एवरीवन लव्ड, उनके खिलाफ बैशिंग चल रही थी दोस्तों। पूरा का पूरा कलयुग चल रहा है दोस्तों, बट आप डिस्ट्रैक्ट मत होना, क्योंकि इन दिस वीडियो आई विल लॉजिकली प्रूव टू यू दैट BTR एंड रिवीजन नोट्स आर मोर देन इनफ। माय पर्सनल स्टेप बाय स्टेप गाइड ऑन हाउ यू कैन बिल्ड concepts even if you have not studied from standard textbooks in MBBS or even if you have not studied properly during MBBS। चलो भाई, आज वीडियो में बहुत मजा आने वाला है, तो एंड तक देखना। तो मेरा ये मानना है कि ना, इंडियंस को हर चीज में कुछ ना कुछ तो जुगाड़ चाहिए, ठीक है। MBBS के टाइम पे हम लोग ने स्टैंडर्ड बुक्स नहीं पढ़ी, फॉरेन ऑथर्स नहीं पढ़े, इसीलिए कभी कभी हमारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स वीक होते हैं। अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल यूज बुक्स लाइक सेम्ब्यूलिंगम, सत्यनारायण एंड वो पता नहीं कौन सी बुक्स है, शानबाग जैसी किताबें हम लोग ने पढ़ी, ठीक है। तो नीट पीजी में ऐसा जुगाड़ नहीं चलेगा, विच इज वाई कंसेप्ट्स पे हम लोग आते हैं। आई एम गोइंग टू मेक अ स्टेटमेंट दैट रिवीजन नोट्स एंड BTR इज मोर देन इनफ to pass in the NEET PG exam if you have good imagination and concepts. Medicine, surgery, OBG, pharmacology. From these 4 subjects, you are going to get 75 questions, and 80% of these 75 questions are going to be conceptual theoretical questions. मतलब you need to rattofy something, you need to rattofy information in your brain, and using that information you have to apply it in the case scenarios. This is called conceptual theoretical questions. इन 4 subjects के लिए ना, you need to revise the main videos. So these are the sources that I used for my preparation for all the 19 subjects. Pause the video and screenshot this. और जितने भी sources मैंने बताए ना, उनको you have to concise using BTR, and I will teach you exactly how to do that. A simple rule of thumb: big subjects, use revision notes, study from main videos. For short subjects, use BTR notes and watch revision videos. तो NEET PG 2025 होगी जून में, because our counseling is going to get over somewhere in late January. So you can't have a NEET PG exam so early, right? So you at least have 6 months of good solid study under you, and I will give you a plan that you can implement starting today. So for the next 3 months, you're going to give your first read using the sources that I have told above. For example, let's take pharmacology, which is a big subject. I told you for big subjects, you have to use a revision notes. So let's take Gobind Rai Garg from Cerebellum over here. You take his revision notes, okay? Go to his main videos and you start seeing the main videos. Because as I told you, these 4 subjects, you have to build concepts. So after you go through the main videos, you know that in the revision notes, okay, in the revision notes that you have with yourself, those are the most essential things that you have to know. Hold on, we are not done, क्योंकि फिजिक्स की NCERT पढ़ के कोई क्वेश्चन क्रैक नहीं होता। When you see that HC Verma monkey problem, you are like, भाई, I have studied from NCERT, but I don't know how to solve this question. This is the same thing that will happen to you while solving MCQs for NEET PG. In the physics scenario, if you got stuck in some problem, despite having read from NCERT, the physics wale sir would come and he would tell you where you are wrong, how to apply the concept you have studied in NCERT to solve the physics problem. So you need this exact hand holding, this explanation from a sir in your NEET PG preparation, and that can only happen from test and discussion. So let's take the same example like pharmacology, okay? So for example, in Cerebellum, you have Dr. Gobind Rai Garg. So in that, you have END. In that, you will solve the 50 questions that are there in the test and discussion. You will get 80% of those questions wrong. Don't care. What you need to see is the video explanation given by Gobind Rai Garg sir. So you did the MCQs, you got questions wrong. Now you will watch the video explanations and see where you were wrong. Because only after you apply the concept in the wrong manner and somebody corrects you, then you will remember the correct concept in your brain. And this will only happen in the test and discussions of that particular subject. If you open the app, there are at least 4 to 5 tests and discussions for every subject. So use one full day for every subject, solve all the tests and discussions to build your concepts. And you know in NEET that they ask very similar concepts, very similar questions, just they change the language of the questions. So you're highly likely to get very similar questions in NEET as compared to the test and discussions. So step 1 of the formula is to use ENDs to solidify your concepts, to identify your loopholes and fix them using the video explanations. So you will use this test and discussion feature in your second read, which is going to be of 2 months. So in the first read, you did your PYQs so that you know you have a mental picture of what to study, what is important, what is not important. In the second read, that is the next 2 months, you will use the test and discussions to solidify your concepts. Now open BTR. Compare between your BTR notes and your revision notes, topic by topic. Let's take an example of anti-diabetic drugs. If Zainab ma'am has given us good memorizing tricks, which you will remember, that topic of anti-diabetic drugs, annotate that into your revision notes. In fact, remove that page from BTR and replace it in the revision notes. If anti-diabetic drugs in revision notes are given as 3 pages, you will concise those 3 pages into the BTR. So that means you have concised 3 pages into just 1 page. See, this is a time intensive process, but it will help you in revising. You need not do this only in your first read. Even in your second read, you will do this process. Concising starts from day 1 of your preparation. And please trust me on this. You will have to keep on concising even up to 1 month before the exam. Because as we all know, the last 1 month of your revision is the most crucial. You need to have the most concise notes in the last 1 month. And BTR helps you to do exactly that. See, concising is literally decreasing the amount of number of pages that are there. And you will only know how to concise, how to reduce after your first read when you have a mental picture of the entire syllabus and what is important and what is not. In your first read, you will solve your PYQs daily for at least 3 to 4 hours so that you know which topics to concise, which topics to focus on. In the first read, you need to have a mental picture of the entire syllabus. So step 2 of this formula is to choose your notes correctly and annotate your PYQs into your notes and compare using BTR to concise it. So last 1 month of your NEET, the most crucial time. This is the time that can make or break you, and so listen to this carefully. You need to have 3 revisions in the last 1 month. In the first 15 days of the last 1 month, you need to divide your 19 subjects. So just make a 15-day timetable. In the morning, you will solve the PYQs. And in this case, you would have a very nice memory of all the PYQs. So you will solve them very quickly. In 3 to 4 hours, you should be done with all the PYQs. In the afternoon and the evening session, you will go through your concise notes and you will read the explanations of the PYQs. In the last 15 days, you will divide it into 12 days and last 3 days. In the 12 days, you will do your 19 subjects. You will read your concise notes. You will also solve the bookmarked MCQs that you have bookmarked in the app. Give 1 day to OBG, 1 day to surgery, 1 day to medicine, and 1 day to pharmacology because these are the most important subjects. And last 3 days before the exam, this is where the magic of the 20th notebook that you have kept on making in your entire preparation from day 1, the last 3 days before your NEET PG exam, this is going to be the game changer if you have made your 20th notebook in a very good manner. So last 3 days before the exam, you will read your 20th notebook, all the volatile concepts, all the volatile topics, the tables, the graphs that you have made in a 20th notebook. That will give you at least a minimum of 50 extra marks in a NEET PG exam. This is my guarantee for you because it exactly happened like that in my case. So step 3 is to have 3 revisions in 1 month, and I have just shown you how. So you remember I just told you about the 20th notebook. So while cutting off from this video, please subscribe to the channel because next video is going to be on how you can create your own personalized 20th notebook from day one of your NEET PG preparation, and I'm going to show you exactly what to include, what not to include in your 20th notebook, so that you can read this in the last 3 days before the NEET PG exam, which will guarantee you a minimum of 50 marks boost in your main exam, because you will know on your fingertips, you will know exactly the volatile topics to be focused on. You will give a good read of the volatile topics, and you will go and you will crack those extra questions that will make a big difference, and you will get a branch in your dream college. I am Dr. Anirudh Bhat from Goa Medical College, and I thank you so much for watching this video right up to the end. Do hit the like button, because it really compensates for all the efforts, the scripting, the editing that goes into this video, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care, stay safe, keep studying. Much love to everyone.